Um, I was thinking of making it into a bebop solo. So I did the arrangement for the band to play. For the message is that you can take any song and bebop fits all melodies, especially the very sophisticated things that were done, say, on Broadway. Some of the things that they taught in New York. That was a different part of New York. Growing up in Harlem and going down on 57th Street to see a Broadway show was a different story, or even an off-Broadway show. And John Coltrane took that My Favorite Things, and which is some of the direction that I'm going in, and which we'll get to soon. And,
you like Sorry with the Fringe?
Now, Sorry with the Fringe was something that I heard. That's a Broadway show tune.
Yeah.
Sorry with the Fringe on top is a very funny kind of a classy kind of a Broadway show tune, which I like to get into, even though I'm considered the revolutionary black avant-garde pianist, pianistically speaking.
Yeah.
Politically speaking, you don't know what I might be. On the other hand, Broadway is quality to me, and I respect and love John Coltrane for doing his version of My Favorite Things from the Broadway show. And the Sorry with the Fringe on top is something that I heard my friend do. He was trying to be, I think he was just almost considering himself to be as fast on the piano as Art Tatum. But Art Tatum is gone, so. And my friend's name is, I'm sure you know him, McCoy Tyner. So every time he would see me come to a club up uptown when he was playing, he would always finish his last set. He would see me sitting there, looking at him, and he would say, "Hey, what you doing tonight?" He would always end his set with this tune, Sorry with the Fringe on top. Now here's McCoy sees me, he's playing a ballad or something. He writes beautiful ballads and very beautiful ballads, McCoy Tyner, the greatest piano player who played with John Coltrane, who is the messenger of the avant-garde jazz world. That's what I'm trying to manifest. And he would always use the Sorry with the Fringe on top. And it made me realize how much class the man had. Even though he was considered to be an underground creative artist, like us, what we are. He still had enough class to play a Broadway song and make it into jazz. And that's what he did with this. He always played Sorry with the Fringe on top at the end of a set. He'd be playing a ballad like this. It's McCoy Tyner. Playing a McCoy Tyner ballad that he writes when he's with John Coltrane. It was called A Search for Peace. Now McCoy writes this. He writes this melody. Here he is playing his last version of the going home part. Then he goes into Sorry with the Fringe on top. Now, this is what he did that night. Now, I can't play as good as McCoy, but I'll give you an idea. McCoy Tyner's ballad went something like this. Would do something like that just to have fun with the audience and the people, you know. Surrey with the Fringe on top. It was one of the Broadway shows from Midtown, New York, that was done not necessarily per se jazz music, but it was jazz music. And when Coltrane made that My Favorite Things into a real jazz song, he proved it. He made it into a real jazz hit. It went a little bit like this, in the key of D minor. It was My Favorite Things.